All right. It's episode 3 of the Wattel Waypoint Podcast. Boys, we got our first guest tonight. Ryan Limbo, Tacticam Pro. Say hi to him, Ryan. Say hi to him.
Been a while. It's been a long time.
It's good to have you here, though. Good to have you here. Let's talk about good stuff.
Good.
What happened up there at school?
Somebody doing something funky.
You got the inside scoop on what happened up there at school? Have you heard anything?
So, yeah, somebody got.
You've heard more than me, because he told me. I didn't even know anything happened.
Did you hear about
the one at the high school, right?
Yeah.
No, I've seen an article on Facebook. There wasn't not much to it.
I didn't see
Yeah,
it.
he's been quiet.
I've been busy.
You have been busy.
To do this social stuff, you get secluded, alone. You know what I mean?
I know we had a high school chase this week, or this afternoon.
Was it the teacher?
No. This person run up the program, bailed out, and running the store.
Deckard. There it is, right there. That's Deckard for right there.
Hey, now.
That is Deckard. I'm telling you. I said, "Heck, if I got in my camera, wasn't it?" I'm tired of being new at this.
Yeah. I feel like we're not upgrading ours.
Well, we're trying. You know,
Every time feels like the first time.
Well, that's good. That's supposed to be a good thing. Yeah, it's supposed to be.
When you get burned out, quit doing it.
Depends on if you. Guess it's your lifestyle, though. Just depends on your lifestyle.
I'm looking for some confidence.
Yeah. Well, speaking of confidence, how confident would you be if you shot a deer, a big deer, and you made a bad shot? Not saying you would ever do anything like that, but you made a bad shot, and you pull it up in Tennessee's drone deer recovery. Is that what it's called, Ryan?
Yeah, that's one place.
Is that one of them? Tennessee drone deer recovery? I thought that's what it was. That's the top of the head right there.
Well, it's been a long.
Blood trails are optional.
You're welcome.
That's my mindset. Every time I get you to come out there and track my deer, you'll be like,
I'm gonna try it.
I'm like, let's go.
I'm gonna try it.
I know we went this way.
Hey, like the Cherokee Indian.
Put your ear to the ground.
So we're going to get a little info on that tonight. I think that's what we want to talk about. So how does that work, right? If I shoot a deer, what's the process on that? What's it going to cost a man?
Hold on. Let's not get the horse in front of the wagon too soon. Whatever I'm trying to say.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
I don't either.
I want to know how much it costs and how long it's going to take to get my deer.
Well, first of all, this is new to Tennessee.
Well, it's supposed to be.
And if I'm not mistaken, TWRA are they discussing
They're discussing it right now, and in March they're supposed to vote. The commission's supposed to vote on the set rules. I've seen some of the post stuff. I keep up with their meetings quite a bit, just on everyday stuff. Right now, they're looking at setting. You can only use a drone. The last proposed stuff I seen was after dark, and you could do it after 3 a.m. The reason I've done that so you don't go in there at 4 o'clock, fly a drone, find a big buck bed down, set your stand up.
That's what I was talking about.
right.
And right after dark's the perfect time to do it, right? That's when you're wanting to do it anyways. Let that heat set, like heat setting on them, it starts cooling off. Let that get black, and then you start seeing those heat signatures, right?
Yeah, and that comes with, if you're hunting a heavy wooded area with thermal, those leaves from the tree hold heat. So I volunteered with Search and Rescue, and they use drones now to look for people. If there's heavy tree covers, they're useless to us.
You out looking for people like a lot around here?
Oh yeah,
for real?
Yeah,
That's a thing.
oh yeah.
I didn't know people were missing like that around here.
How often does something like that happen?
Knock on wood, I ain't been out in a couple months. But
Just like
Couple months. I thought like it might happen like once in your career.
I don't know.
I didn't know people were missing like that around here.
61-year-old Betty calls and said Ronnie's out.
Yep.
On the loose.
Yep.
That's calm.
Oh yeah.
Like is it obviously kids are like old senile people.
Most of the ones I deal with adult.
Like able people like us. It's not able.
I mean,
I had no idea.
I feel a lot of dementia all the time. And people. On the side, I raised bloodhounds for that.
Yeah.
We're trying them.
Yeah, I know in that text message, you're like, I got bloodhounds for tracking people. I was like,
Cadaver.
No, but that was dead sin.
Oh, okay.
So after you die, your body overchanges.
yeah, that
Makes
makes
sense.
sense. Quick.
And my dogs, I can't find him. I find you where you take your last step, but that's it.
So if I can't find you, he's dead.
You did.
Boy, it'd be bad. Rising's dog can't find him. Bad news.
My question is, though,
Bad news.
is what are the rules and limitations that TWRA is trying to compile before they pass this thing in March?
So one of the rules is to do it for the public, and any compensation, you have to be a Part 107 pilot, which is through the FAA.
Yeah, that's right.
So
To be licensed.
if you call me to come track your deer, technically I'm supposed to be a licensed pilot, which I am. That's this whole test you got to take.
I want to have so.
There'll probably be a permit as well, right?
Yeah, it's a lot.
A license.
I got a card in my law that says I'm a licensed drone pilot of the United States government.
He's passed the permit, though.
He's a pilot.
Licensed.
You feel like you're going to study the fly jet?
Licensed.
That's wild. I see. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
When you go take the test, it's it's like anything. Like they make you empty your pockets and everything. They proctor, like they're sitting there watching you take the test.
It's serious.
So, oh, yeah, if a big graduation family comes, that family.
Doing like that. Yeah.
No, I ain't like that.
No.
Would be
Take a picture with Granny out
I
in the
mean,
hallway.
you gotta know like what each cloud looks like.
cloud.
Yeah.
Like, if you can fly through it or not. Like, I can't fly through that.
What are some of the regulations? Parts of the test, what you're learning.
Weather, which there was a cloud. Your visual, like line of sight, fog. Reading a map of an airport. Like they'll give you test questions and it'll be like, Dallas Airport. You got to give like what airspace this is, what airspace that is. Well, there's like different levels of airspace you can fly.
You mean map like in the sky?
No, it's a proper map that they drew of the airport. Like it's got
Right,
green
like-
Runway,
Taxiway. That's what I'm talking about. Are you talking about like lanes in the sky? Or are you talking about the runways?
the runways.
Okay.
But there's
I didn't know if it was a one way.
there's different altitude. Like a different altitude is a different airspace.
Yeah, that's the one way. Like 2,000 feet. Like that's one way. Don't be
Yeah.
coming. Don't we catch you coming back.
and the clouds.
That's 2,000 feet.
So you can't fly. Yeah, if you
Your
can't see
altitude.
more than a mile, you can't fly. I can't fly a drone.
And if there's this kind of cloud, they fly this high. And if there's another kind of
Well,
cloud,
the reason I want you to know the clouds is because clouds can weather. Different clouds bring rain.
Yeah,
No,
they do.
okay.
Yes, they do. You didn't know that?
I heard about it.
So that's what they want you to know that for. But yeah, it's
The squall line.
when I got into it, I was like, I don't know about this.
There's definitely way more to it than I ever.
Oh yeah, but
To make rain.
you just think you're gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, hey, I'm gonna go take the test to fly. You can't fail.
Yeah, you gonna fail.
Yeah, you're gonna fail.
That's what I did. I woke up that day when something asked to happen. Next thing I knew, I was in the Army.
True story.
Yeah, that is a true story. I asked that. That's a pretty good GD score, so.
But yeah,
It's a pretty good job in the Patriot missile system. I was like, the hell with that. I want to kick doors in. I want to go on. He was like, okay, there's no bonus, but I can get you a combat engineer job today with no bonus. And you can ship out. I was like, hell yeah, that's what I want.
We'll give you a pen and a sticker.
I didn't get no. They was out of it. Yeah.
Don't even have a sticker.
No.
That's disappointing.
I got something else, though.
Well,
Every month.
oh, okay.
I earned it.
My drone knows where that's at.
Yeah. Well, I stepped off in that hole carrying them damn two Prager charges.
Uh-huh.
REQTs. That's engineering qualification tables.
Had drones flying over me. Is it?
He's damn near
What
paralyzed.
was wrong with
Damn near paralyzed.
Apaches? Then Bradley doing 25 miles. Baby, I have to get down there, breach that triple string with them Bangalores. Shit. You got a 5-man squad. You get through the woods, set that support by fire up.
Yeah.
2-man assault, 3 men down on the breach.
Uh-huh.
One setting it, one wiring it in. Tying it in. I'm sorry, it's not wired, but you're tying it in.
Yep.
Team leader. Boom. get that thing tied in. They're tearing it back out. You got to run. You go, fire in the hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole. And that would be,
Hit it.
I don't have it. What is that? I got it. Boom. I'm going to figure it out. I got this new one.
That sounds like a normal Thursday afternoon in Grundy County to me.
Well, you know, you blow that right there, and then you're going off to the next mission. That's how you do these EQTs. You're getting, what's the word I'm looking for? Evaluated. You're getting evaluated by your leadership and OICs from different units and stuff. So it's on time, and the way you set your, the way you run your team and everything like that. Yeah. But
every fourth house you find down. Not
breaching those front doors. I met that Bangalore breach and had 2 crater charges to go blow a road up and broke my leg, stepped in the hole. Yeah.
Those
things are heavy when they're still in the crate. It's full of 45 pounds of ammonium nitrate. It's a big boom. So
it's not a boom.
It's not it's a.
Oh, okay. One more time.
It's like power blow. It's a dry explosion. It's a
Black hat.
Yes, it's underrated.
Smokeless.
If you can just imagine fertilizer blowing up.
Okay. Yeah.
Ain't no playing on that.
It's similar to Counter-Eye. Same type of explosion.
Way larger quantity.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Whistle drum.
What are we? Okay.
Did you say there was?
Oh yeah, pilot. We've been a licensed pilot.
Yeah.
Ryan is.
There was a restriction on the time of day you can.
As of right now, like I said, still up there really. They're going to boat in supposedly March, but right now they're working on a time of day where you can.
We talking daylight only?
Well, technically they want it after daylight because the way they wrote it that I seen was they want the hunter to expense all other resources. Oh, they just don't want you sitting in a stand and shoot there and be like, well, I'm just going to call a drone. They still want the man to get down and do a little old school tracking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that answers my next question. I was going to ask you if thermal drones were going to be.
Oh, that's the only thing you're going to use. Like
that's
what you got to use.
Because it's not.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, just keep. It's like that'd be like wiping your butt before you poop again. Just going up over the drone, looking at the leaves.
It's like wiping the Sharpie
and then pooping.
It's never in.
Wipe your butt, you poop, or you wipe your butt.
Endless wipers.
And then you poop.
It's like wiping the Sharpie. It don't ever quit.
You go fly rig. You don't get done. If you fly a regular drone across the field, you may see him laying there. Maybe off the field, but
got a better chance of going over there and looking on the ground. Absolutely.
What about leaves? Even with thermal, is like the canopies with the leaves. Is it still a problem?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I was saying. That's holding heat.
Yeah.
I mean, even with a thermal, you fly up there, you'd be like, oh, there he is. It might be a rock.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't mean to keep venturing off of these drones, but that's a big thing and more now. We're doing we're doing a lot of training on that, so I'm venturing to that.
I saw video.
Well, that's how we're finding cover because they chase you.
Yeah.
So I think we've been shifting towards more of a force on force type war battle, a traditional one. America, Germany, America, instead of
Revolutionary War.
Well, instead of now how did that just leave my mind? Instead of insurgency, I'm sorry. Instead of insurgency, you don't know who you're fighting,
Right.
It's force on force. So like doing that's trench warfare, and they're just running through them with drones. Have y'all seen?
I have seen some disturbing videos.
Ukraine videos. What are they doing with those?
Those fellas are running and nothing but fear on their face.
Oh, you can't do nothing about it. And God forbid you forget to shut the turret door and talk to Bradley or something. Find it in the hole and blowing it up.
Yeah.
What's crazy is most of it is just like some homemade rig on that drone to be able to drop.
Oh, they were.
Yeah.
They were initially, but them things now, they are bad. They're bad boys.
I seen one on social media that is overseas somewhere. They got big dagger they got attached to make killing deer stuff with them.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds like
Tim
10 ways.
Yeah, Tim Wells over there dropping rocks on goat's head in Africa.
Yeah. Some kind of big dagger. Oh,
Have you ever seen that guy dove hunt with a bow?
oh yeah. I seen duck hunt with them like this.
Unreal. Unreal.
Mid and the 11s.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So what's your plan going forward with the drones?
Yeah.
With them allowing the permits this year? You already acquired your license, pilot license.
So I just got to acquire the drone.
That's right. You got it. Good for you, Ryan. Good for you.
So you haven't got a drone yet.
No,
But you're planning it. We're talking like 5K.
Got like 13, 15.
Five will get you in the game.
Build up from there.
Oh, yeah. It's not going to have like a Zoom feature. Okay.
A 5K when it'll do the job.
Yeah.
You know, like the ones we use in search and rescue, they're 15, 20, 30,000.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. It's just, I mean, you could set it right here.
Yeah. They're like a landing pad and everything.
Yeah.
Don't they? Boy, and they take off. My buddy in my unit down there, he's a cop in Huntsville, and he has a thermal drone. They just have them like in their cars. Like I don't know if they all have them or if he is like a special person that has long enough, but he has them.
Probably has 5,000.
He does. He does.
So they're left to go.
He's a city cop in Huntsville, and I had that on deck this year. It was like, I need.
Yeah.
You good to come up here? I'm like, yeah. I'm just like, he didn't say none of that.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
what was there something security number?
It would be great if he could have did. That's what I told him. I was like, man, it'd be awesome if he could track my deer for me if I lost them.
Yeah.
But I was blessed this year. I did not lose one.
You had me.
Yeah. Well, there was no tracking jobs this year. Well, for Major, that wasn't me though.
How about you?
It's not me. And it really was not a tracking job. You know, they turned it into a tracking job for us.
That's fair.
Am I right? Like if we would have been in that stand and Major shot those, we would have went right there and got those.
Correct.
That's all I'm saying.
Correct. That one, I just don't know how you would have found it in the dark because that dude he buried himself.
Oh yeah.
It was impressive. It's hard to explain.
It was morning. It was a morning.
I thought he shot him in the afternoon.
No, it was a morning. It's Saturday morning or Sunday morning.
I tracked this deer and passed him up 5 yards.
Oh yeah, you will.
Passed him.
They're relentless, man. They'll crawl up in some of the stuff you eat and everything.
It was rough. I was bleeding when I got out of there. Devil's walking steep briars. This dude was buried, but I got it.
You did. Like I was back there, in the back. I'm walking up. He's like, I told you. I was like, all right. That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
We're done. Let's get out of here. Then I'll drop my phone and brightest fields. I don't know how we didn't see it. I dropped my phone and we were walking all around it.
We're trying to download apps
But like
Wi-Fi signals and
like when I dropped it, I knew I dropped it. Like I went 100 yards.
we know the exact spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it pulled up on my laptop right there. I'm like, well, we know that. Where is it?
Would it take like
I think Major had it.
4 or 5 hours
It was, yeah.
to find this phone?
That
It wouldn't move.
that started off as a good day. It
Yeah.
was a really, really good day. Like getting out there, me and you tracking, we enjoy that.
Yeah.
And it was being out there and, we found the deer and everything went downhill so fast. I dropped my phone. I didn't get to go be a part of you finding the deer.
Yeah.
There was another deer. Had been shot somewhere else. It was a while back, but we just went in there and started.
I think somebody shot one the last day of the season, and then the Major shot his on juvenile. The last one.
Yeah. And the guy who owned land,
The deer crossed paths. I ended up tracking both of them down.
Yeah.
It was a big deal.
yeah. So, Major shot it and the guy was like, that's where, that was the vicinity where that other guy was deer at. So we were like, we'll go through that. They went and bought that fence road back there and he found it. But anyways, after he found that deer, like it was going downhill for me at the time already. he's still good at this time. His dad and all them, Troy and all them, have no idea that how bad it's fixing to be, get back and everything. And that's when, Jacob went down and got, just an awful day. No doubt. It went from 4-8 from 100 to 0 like that. And that's just one of those things, man. You better be right with God.
That's right.
You better be right with him. You never know when it's coming. And I've told y'all it's going to be a big part of the show. It's going to be a big part of the show because he is incorporated into everything.
Amen.
And, man, I'll tell you what, just how fast that day went downhill, it's almost surreal. It's just surreal.
That's one reason I like to search and rescue.
I don't know how you do it.
You know the feeling you get when you find a deer you shot. Imagine finding somebody's loved one and saying, "Oh, I found him," or
I just don't understand how the first responders, people talk about soldiers going overseas, stuff they see and everything. Far and few between on what you're getting over there. These first responders seeing the things that they
There's so much appreciation for
daily. Well, I could not do it. I'm already mentally unstable. And if I was dealing with that daily, I couldn't. I'm not going to go get old Miss Betty out of the house that died and nobody knew for 2 weeks. And I'm going to go get her out at 3 o'clock at the end of my shift or whatever and leave. Go meet Karen and Major at Camino and eat.
oh, what happened?
Oh,
Yeah, I know. That's what they do. I can't do that.
we got it made. We got it made. I appreciate those people so much because not every, that's not for everybody.
I mean, that's what I was saying. That's one reason I did. Like,
Yeah.
you can make somebody day or you can bring closure to them.
Right.
Yes, sir.
My hat's off to you, brother.
Ain't no thank me for.
That's awesome.
But yeah, getting into the drones, talk about the drones. That's actually how I got started in all of it because I bought blood and I'm a track deer with. And one thing led to another and got into training dogs, track people, and now we got drones.
So are you using your dog just for yourself or for friends or?
I don't have a dog now that I can track deer with. He passed on, but when I had him, I was doing all of the states.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I mean, opening day, dude, it's like,
How many calls with like a Saturday? How many calls would you get?
I think the last year I done it. What is it? Saturday before Thanksgiving when the deer season up blew out. 7. Yeah, I'm sitting in the stand myself and
That's one day.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And some of them you just got to turn them down. I mean, you can only go so much and your dog can only go so much.
Yeah.
We load him up. We went from everywhere from Marion County to Lincoln County to, and you got some people who won't take no. I had one guy called. It was Christmas Day or Thanksgiving Day, and I was like, "Hey man, I got dinners to go to. You might just want to call somebody else." Because he's like, "Man, if you come find us there, I'll give you $700." He's like, "Oh, let me go to dinner first, and I'll be right there."
Yeah.
Corn dog at the gas station on my way out there. I'm getting $700.
And that's the thing. We go get into these drones. Like, I don't think they would understand. Like, to get a drone, it's going to cost.
Yeah. It's not the same.
Yeah. I mean,
What was your success rate with the dog? Rough shot.
I'd say 80%.
No, it's pretty good.
That's high. That's way higher than I expect. It's pretty good. And with a drone, where do you think you'll be? If the deer's dead. Because that's something you're going to run into.
Oh yeah. I'd say if he's dead, you're gonna find him. Unless he's with heavy cover.
It's something.
With the dogs
It's on with the
drone.
drone. Yeah. If he's dead, you're going to find him.
Yeah.
Unless it's just crazy canopy or something and overlooked.
And there's gonna be circumstances where the dogs are gonna make the drones.
Yeah,
In a situation like that.
that's one thing I was talking about. If you got a good deer that you shot, you put a lot of time. You don't want to bump that deer. You don't want to bump that deer. It's the first thing you don't want to do. With a drone, I think they could be very handy. But I think that's crossing the line. I think it's crossing the line on
That's where we're headed.
That's another rule they got in there. If it's not fatally wounded, you got.
Yeah, but how do you make that call?
Who you jump to that?
You can't.
The hunter?
I agree.
You can't make that call. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's crossing the line.
So what is the?
So the overall,
It doesn't say anything yet. But what do you think it?
can I say this real quick?
Go ahead.
Before we get off on it. Like, I just wanted to close the point that I was trying to make on that. That's crossed the line on a fair chase, because you send that dog in and you involve that deer, he's gone. Whatever. That's the call that you made, and that's part of hunting.
Yeah.
You send the drone in. You see that he's still alive. We're just going to go back to the house. We'll come back at 9 in the morning. He lays down and he dies. That's not fair. That's not
unfair advantage.
That's not fair chase. That's exactly. That's what it would say in the dictionary if you looked up fair chase.
But you could also say that deer's wounded. You're doing him a favor.
Right.
But look, here's what it all comes down to. Who's the judge of this? And how do you make that call?
So you can't.
You can't.
You can't.
So,
So you don't. The right call, I'll tell you what the right call is to make it fair chase, is no. No drones.
oh, going back a couple of weeks before they kind of narrowed their rules down, one of the proposed rules was, if the deer is not dead, the pilot can't give the hunter the GPS coordinates to where he found the deer.
I like that.
But
How's that going to
with that,
That'll be fine.
Yeah.
if I sit here with my tablet, pretty much,
You can see the
you're
way.
standing right over my shoulder. If you shot the deer, you don't, he's out here by the pond. You know where that pond
Yeah,
is.
I had money for 2 years, and I got Tyson dead, I think, up here on this hillside. And Ryan Limbo says, he's right there. I can't keep his coordinates. I'm telling you, man,
That's gonna be a problem.
I'm just going to. That's how it's looking.
Yeah, I think they realized that. They come back and said, that laptop, they really don't make no sense, because most of the hunters are standing right there. They don't know where the deer is.
Yeah,
So I
know there's a lot to it, but from the top of your mind, from your head, what do you think are going to be the rules when it's all over in March? Here it is. This is what you have to go by. I'm looking at.
I think if you're doing it for a public, you're going to have a pilot's license. They're going to put a timeline on it when you can't fly, to keep the fair chase.
30 minutes after shooting live.
I'd say 30 minutes after shooting live. That I can't remember off the top of my head what the time was, but there was a time in there. And I remember it was 3 a.m. You can't do it after 3 a.m. So I'm going to say, don't quote me on it, but from probably dusk to 3 a.m. that you can fly. And, but if you shoot at 9 o'clock in the morning, there's nothing that says you can't get down to track him or call a dog. In Tennessee, you have to track on leash with a dog.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you just keep running loose.
It's got to be on a leash.
Because that's considered hunting with a dog.
Do you have to have a permit for that?
Nope. With the dog and with the drone, you're supposed to notify your local game warden, like, hey, I'm out here on such and such.
Didn't know that.
So I'm going to be tracking this deer. You're supposed to do that.
Are they pretty easy?
I'm trying this laptop battery is just draining.
Is that what's making that racket?
What racket?
That buzzing.
Oh, I probably got your head set up a little bit too high.
It sounds like it's over there. You hear that?
Yeah, it's over there. It's like a honk about the.
Yeah, that's this tower. It's really high tech. It's got LEDs and stuff. They flash.
Ooh, wow.
Collision control. And
Yeah, so if this thing goes down, we'll just
do it again.
We'll just re-up and start again. But it was fully charged. It's been on change. It's on the charger right now. This thing is junk.